news just within the past 20 minutes. The man who has just been charged with murdering his pregnant niece walked by our cameras speaking with News 4 Jax reporter Vic Micolucci.
We want to hear your side of the story. Where's IYANA? Now's your chance. Where's IYANA?
Any questions, you can talk to my lawyer.
Who's your lawyer?
It had nothing to do with her disappearance.
This is IYANA SAWYER, y'all. How y'all doing? Thanks for watching. When you get a chance, please like, share, and subscribe this video. Y'all remember we spoke on Vans, IYANA SAWYER, 16-year-old high school student, was going to her boyfriend's job, which he's supposed to be her uncle. Let's dive into it. IYANA SAWYER, 16 years old. High school student, enjoying life being a student. Having fun. Being around her friends, going to gym, cheerleader, and everything. Until this happened to her. And the questions that we always have. Do I think my husband is capable of any of this? They always ask the ladies that. And you know what they say? No, I don't think he's capable of this.
Capable of any of this? No, I don't. You know, but we have a missing piece of the puzzle. And she wasn't. I don't understand why she wasn't on the boat. Did you ask your sister why? Because she didn't know, and that's not like her. That's not like the people that get together.
When SS calls her mother frantically, stating that IS did not get on the bus. Kimberly Mobley was called two of her sisters. One of the sisters called 911, while the other one headed to Terry Parker High School.
Do you just foul play? Man, I have no idea. This is out of character for her. Oh, you wrong. Something's wrong.
The photo of NAZIYAH Harris on the...
Now, NAZIYAH Harris, 13. She was 13. Enjoying school, on the school bus, enjoying being around her friends. I also had a same life, similar to IYANA SAWYER's.
School bus getting off at a regular stop on Detroit's east side January 9th. It wasn't until a day later her family reported her missing to Detroit Public Schools police, who got the feds involved, including the U.S. Marshals, to chase leads.
That was in February when NAZIYAH case really got discovered right before, in January the 9th, when she went missing. They waited February, y'all, to take over the case. That's when we would have had the helicopters and the polices and the searches. Y'all waited too late. Detroit police waited too late. And then you had the parents try to tell the police, investigators, how to search for their loved ones. Listen to this.
At a home on Detroit's east side the same day.
When a child is missing, you got to look everywhere.
Valentine's Day, the first time we hear publicly from NAZIYAH's family, her grandma who adopted the teen. This at a widespread search party. Investigators look under porches and backyards and alleys near Shoemaker and Garland on Detroit's east side, but won't say what led them to this location.
We're hopeful that we find her but you know, we can't operate on hope. We have to operate on information, investigation, and work.
I don't want to think the worst about it, about her being abducted.
It is important.
All right, the verdicts are legally sufficient. I'm going to give it to the clerk for publication. Mr. Quiles, please rise with your counsel. counsel, Mr. Quiles, you may have a seat. Does either side want the jury polled?
No remorse.
Members of the jury, the clerk is simply
Look
going
at
to
him.
ask individually a question whether this was indeed your verdict. I want you to disregard your jury numbers from last week. We're going to start from my far right first row, juror number 1.
Cutie Pie thought he gonna get away, y'all. Cutie thought he was gonna get away. He thought he was gonna get away. Now, since he had been convicted of Ara and murdering his own niece, face death. Okay? So now we got to work on our end over here with Jarvis Butts. Let's see, with Jarvis Butts, he on the way to trial now. We got to get him locked up forever, where he can't never get out of here, y'all. Never get out. Now, the only thing in his case is, like, his case was just like Johnathan case. Neither bodies was found, but she was pregnant. Same with NAZIYAH Harris. She was pregnant, allegedly. In a case like Jarvis Butts, having spoken or saying where he knew, where NAZIYAH Harris at. The same situation Johnathan was in. They got rid of the body, thinking that nothing was going to happen to them. Jarvis Butts, you got a lot about to happen to you.
Quiles. John's niece by marriage. He was Uncle John to IYANA and to the other siblings as well. They were very close. His wife.
What's going on? This is crazy.
All this just got dropped on me. Like,
Both of us. I was just trying to get a
Just got
damn
dropped.
guy to sign a lease over there, and I'm coming back. I see patrol cars in my dang house.
He arrived while they were there.
Had their kids, her kids, for summers. You know, a summer at a time, and then, you know.
It's Johnathan talking, y'all.
Like, yeah, all of them. If we knew where she was at, we would have been the first ones to grab her ass and bring her over.
Yeah, exactly.
we're
It's
posting
just-
stuff on
it's
our
just
Facebook
don't-
trying to
yeah.
find her the same way they are.
He did not know it.
The same way Aunt Shannon defended Jarvis Butts, Johnathan's wife defended him. They put the blame on everybody except for Johnathan. So listen to this.
With regards to this here, do I think my husband is capable of any of this? No, I don't.
Did you hear her? Did you hear her? So we're gonna.
But I mean, I don't. We have a missing piece of the puzzle.
They got a warrant to search the house, y'all. Johnathan, that's Johnathan with the yellow shirt. Y'all remember when we did that case? They searched the house. Now we got a 13 young lady missing by the name of NAZIYAH Harris. This is her sweater. Her grandmother brought her this hoodie back in the fall. This hoodie looked like a beat up hoodie. I apologize, y'all. A beat up hoodie, okay? Jarvis Butts has not been charged yet. But I believe he's going to go down this time for murder. Hopefully, that's the way I want it to go. What do y'all think? What do y'all think that should happen to him on this horrific journey to hell with NAZIYAH Harris, a 13-year-old? He lived to be 40-something. She didn't.
Jarvis Butts, I believe co-counsel is present. Ken Riggins.
Yes, he is. And good afternoon, Your Honor. Good afternoon to your staff. Neighborhood Defender Services by Ken Riggins, P82125, on behalf of Mr. Jarvis Butts, who stands with me to my right.
Yes, Your Honor.
He frowning up.
That is a criminal sexual conduct in the first degree with added charges of criminal sexual conduct in the second degree. That is for Mr. Butts.
Look at Mr. Butts, y'all. Making those faces. Eyebrows go up, go down. His attorney even turns around to look at him. He's not going to get back out on the street no more. Hopefully and pray that he doesn't. Now, let's go to his girlfriend. What do she believe? Do she believe him that he hasn't done anything? Let's check it out.
How many kids do you have? 5. And do all your kids have the same dad?
Yes.
Who's their dad?
Jarvis Butts.
Now, people, the danger of knowing who you messing with and had the audacity to have 5 children by him. And then now we don't know where your niece at. Because he's not even supposed to be around kids, period. Not even his kids.
She is my niece on her aunt.
And when did NAZIYAH and Jarvis first meet?
When she was little, like age 2.
And can you kind of describe the relationship between NAZIYAH and Jarvis?
Should be just the uncle and the niece relationship.
Uncle and a niece relationship. Uncle and the niece. Same case. Johnathan. Quiles was in. Wow.
Should be just the uncle and the niece relationship, no more than that.
Like at your house with you?
He will call or say, can he come see the kids, or the kids will ask him to see their dad, and he will come.
Y'all, first of all, that's a predator. That's a predator. He's not supposed to be around no children. She brought that child. She brought Jarvis Butts around her niece and other children. She even sent her own niece, knowing the conditioning and the mind of this man, and her daughter, to a predator shop, a tie shop. What do that tell y'all all about her?
Correct. Do you know if Mr. Butts, would you suspect that Mr. Butts has taken other women to those motels also?
Correct. Yeah.
I believe you said that you have, of your 5 children with him, 2 are girls
Yes.
and 3 are boys.
Correct.
And in January of this time, well, January 2023, you were living with your mother on Bedford, correct?
Correct.
Prior to that, were you living in Clinton Township?
Correct.
When did you leave the Clinton Township home and move to the Bedford home?
October 23.
So there were times when you were in Clinton Township that Mr. Butts would travel out there to see the kids.
Correct.
And then when you moved to the Bedford address, he would go to the Bedford address to see the kids.
Correct.
And at the Bedford address is when NAZIYAH was also living there, correct?
Correct.
It's just the point that she had that man around them children, y'all. Her decision making, the result of what happened, the final decision, what happened at the end, consequences. And the consequences behind her action was them taking her kids from her. That hurt her more than anything, because that's what Shannon wants. Allegedly, she just want kids. She didn't want the man, she wanted the kids.
January the 9th, you were living at that house?
Correct.
And you were there during the day?
Correct.
And so were you one of the first people that realized that Naziah had not called home when she was expected to be home?
No, I didn't realize it until I had got a question. By the other kids had asked did I have Naziah came home yet or have I seen her? And I said no.
See, y'all, I'm going to tell you something. The plan was allegedly for Naziah to become missing. That's what is supposed to happen like this. She's supposed to know where to meet up at with Jarvis Butts. That's the plan. Okay, to go for... This was planned out, allegedly. For the auntie to let... Naziah's supposed to got an auntie and supposed to meet Jarvis at the shop. This the plan because she was pregnant by her baby daddy. And she have cousins. Little cousins. Who would like that. Allegedly.
Do you remember what time that was in the afternoon?
That was in the evening. My mom picked them up 6 o'clock.
So that was about 3 hours later than she normally should have been home?
Correct.
3 hours later, Shannon. You don't know what you just told that woman? You told that woman that you didn't know that Naziah had missed her school, hadn't came home from the school bus. See, your mama don't pick her up from the aftercare. She gets out the school bus and come home. So it was later when you decided to wait to see what happened to Naziah. You know your mama don't pick her up. That was 3 hours later. You waited, it was 3 hours later while you was sitting home that Naziah's supposed to be in there. See, what y'all trying to say like to me, y'all trying to tell me that Naziah was in the after school care. And that day y'all wanted her to come home. And the plan was not for her to stay at the school. The plan for her to come home that day. This the playoff right here. To play everything off. See, that's why you said that the mom used to pick them up by 6. But Naziah rode the school bus home that evening. And after 3 hours went by later, 3 hours went by, she's supposed to be knocking on the door. So it's telling me that she don't ride the school bus home in the evening. But you said your mama took her out to school care. So why wasn't you concerned that she was late coming home 3 hours later? Come on, honey. Get your story together.
Was that surprising?
Yes, it was. One, we thought that she was at the after school program. But it didn't dawn on no one until my mom came back.
That ain't right. That ain't right. No. No, because you just said y'all took her out after the school program. See, you don't know what you're saying, Auntie. You don't know what you're saying. The judge know what you're saying. You screwed up on the stand. Because y'all said that y'all took her out the afternoon program. After school program.
To the house, and she wasn't here, or she wasn't in the car when they had got it.
So when you all realized that she wasn't at school and she wasn't at home, was that surprising?
Yes.
If it was surprising, y'all would have got in that car, in that van, and went up to that shop to see was that baby up there. But y'all did not do that. I don't even want to hear that. That wasn't no shocking and surprising to you all, especially to you.
That she didn't go to the police that night?
No.
And then it was so surprising to you, but you didn't call the police. Man, please. Come on, y'all. So what y'all gonna do with her? So what we gonna do with her? What's gonna happen to her? She was just like Johnathan mama, but she worse than Johnathan mama. Johnathan mother, not Johnathan mother, I'm sorry, his wife. But the young lady right here, she don't sit up there and told y'all 100 filth in 1 minute. If it was surprising, you would have got in that van and went up there to the shop That's just because you believe everything Jarvis said. That's why you don't. That's why you didn't go up to the shop, because you believe everything that that man tell you. Just like IYANA SAWYER mother. Sheesh.
She ever not returned home previously?
No, this is her first time ever doing this.
And this her first time ever doing this. Girl, you got your game. And I mean, look how calm and collected you are. You are so calm. You're not even talking concerned about your niece. Y'all, let me calm down. Let me calm down. I'm just saying, y'all, come on now. Come on.
Did she have friends in the neighborhood that she would go visit?
Yes.
And you said,
Yep.
are those
If I had, you can give me a dime to every lie you tell, then I have something to go buy me a Coca-Cola with. But let me tell you, the mama said that she don't go visit nobody. The closest friend she got is her cousin. But you said she visit her friends. What friends? Are they going to testify?
Can I see your phone? Sure, I wouldn't mind. Yes.
So, would she text from that phone?
Probably, yes.
Did you ever notice any text from
No.
her on your phone?
No.
Did you ever notice that she even used your Text Now app?
No, the only time when I would notice something is say if me and Jarvis would we won't be on the same page seeing eye to eye, and I would call him and say why you will call me, or like why you continue to keep calling me, and I would say I haven't called you all day or in 2 days. Then I would go ask my kids like, hey, are y'all calling your dad because I haven't called him.
You would drop them off at the house sometimes? You would take them places?
Yes.
You would pick Janiyah up from there?
Like depending on like if he will pick or
Shannon, you let you let that hamburger take them French fries somewhere. You really let that hamburger take them somewhere. Wow. She is out of place. She is so out of place, y'all.
pick up the kids if I need him to pick up the kids from the pick up or drop off spot. For school, he would do that. Yeah.
You got that man around the school kids? You let him drop them out at the school where he don't supposed to be around kids, period, Shannon. Not even he is. Y'all. Good.
And then take them either to Clinton Township when you live there, or to the Bedford Street address?
Correct.
Okay.
So you let them go to the township? This your problem right here, y'all. He your major problem, and she was one of the problems. She enhanced everything for this young man. She made it easy for this young man, not thinking that since they some kin to her that they would tell. This is so sick. This man don't even supposed to be around NAZIYAH.
But most times he wouldn't even come to the house, right?
He will come to the house. He will call me first before he will come.
Would he come into the house physically, or would he sit in his truck outside?
50%. He will sit in the car and wait till the kids come outside.
He was in y'all house at the birthday party.
Or he will knock on the door.
Would he be in the house for any length of time?
Only if I'm inside the house.
Wow.
Visiting with you?
Yes.
Okay. So you never knew a time that Mr. Butts would have been alone in the house with NAZIYAH?
No.
Can't think of a time when he would have been in the house and gone down to the basement with her?
No.
Or any other women?
Y'all. She got, y'all, you know what? She got, that's not even a laugh. I'm so upset because I can't say what I want to say. She got the disease around the kids. She have a disease, a big bug around the kids. A big, huge, infected roach around the kids.
House alone. No.
She had a huge cockroach around them kids. A big, huge, undescribed cockroach around them kids. And at the tie shop. Wow.
Would hurt, Naziah.
But I won't know. I don't know what he will do if a person's back is up against the wall.
But the thought of that was hard for you, at least at one point, to believe, correct?
Correct.
Wow.
Do you realize?
Yeah. Poor babies. Poor babies.